How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back using Fireball Rocketloons in Legends, and in today's video I'll be testing out the new action figure equipment for the Queen. As you can see, I've leveled it up to level 23, and I'll be combining it with the Frozen Arrow. The way I'll be using the action figure is at the very start of the attack, so having a passive equipment setup for the Queen I think is actually a really good move. And as well as that, I equipped the unicorn for the Queen. That way there's a little bit of self-healing, because with the with the healer puppet, as you can see, there is a hero boost, a passive ability of self-healing, 35 HP per second. So yeah, it's gonna help out for sure. Some of the attacks I don't have the pet, but as one of the comments on YouTube suggested I should try it out, and I did, and it actually worked quite well in my opinion. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna run a comparison test basically between the equipment setup on the Queen. This base I already know how to triple. This is hard mode as well, so if it works in hard mode, it's definitely going to be working in normal mode. Obviously, since I know how to triple this base, it makes it a little bit easier. But in hard mode, nothing like a triple isn't a guarantee, even if you know how to triple. So yeah, I won't go into the details of the plan. Just going to pull it off. Well, hopefully at least. And yeah, just focusing on just comparing the two sets of equipments. After this attack, I'll do just a quick comparison of the original equipment setup to see if there's any difference. But okay, so for this one, we want to fireball the multi-inferno. So I'm just going to do a double in this setup, like so, quaking the builder huts on the other side of the CC so that they don't get repaired. And I have the flame flinger setting up a funnel for the Sui, for the hero dive into the town hall here in just a second. I'm gonna pull the warden to this expo area, because yeah, if he wants to go, he's gonna go. Okay, we have to rage him up here. Gonna fight the king, it looks like. Nope. Okay, he steps away. Alright, so we set up a funnel here. Nice. And let's see. So we're gonna pop the Queen ability right away. That's the plan. So do that. Double Ice Golem actually helps quite a lot, because it keeps the damage off of the Queen, any splash damage, at least for the first portion of the attack. And as you see, this giant, I mean, he's gonna get some good value. I'm saving a rage spell for potentially the warden. Let's see, we're gonna pop the ability right here, and we're gonna invis as well. So I'm gonna try to do the exact same on the next attack. And as you see, this this Sui got quite far. Still have the RC, obviously, and we're gonna place her right here and rage her up as well, because the warden doesn't seem like he needs any help. I'm gonna do this, and yeah, we got the triple. So let's just compare it to the original setup. So we're going in with the original equipment, so the mirror and the healer puppet, and let's see. I'm gonna speed up the attack through this portion, but I'm gonna try to replicate it as close as possible to what we had in the first attack. So yeah, skipping forward, let's see. Alright, so the only difference in this attack is that the CC didn't get partially pulled, so I still have the poison, which I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use them on the heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have the warden here. Rage him up, just like we did in the first attack. And okay, now let's send this the hero dive. So, and usually I delay the ability of the queen. So we're gonna delay the ability since yeah, we have the healer puppet. Let's see, how much value can this get? So should have used a headhunter here, but yeah, it's all good. It's actually really good value. I'm gonna pop the king right here as well. And we still have the ability of the queen. So let's see, we're gonna do this, pop her ability. The healers get sniped off pretty fast. But it looks like she's getting really good value as well. Now, looking at it side by side, it's probably the exact same amount of value, honestly, in this case. Let's see if we can finish off the attack. In terms of time, I think we're good here. Should have raged a little bit earlier. It was a bit of a mistake on my part. And, yep. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Not using the poison spell. It's a little bit close on time, this one, but I think I was just a little bit slow on starting the Sui. That was the only difference. Alright. So this double poison base. Let's see. I like to fireball this mono. Nice thing is that the camps are out of the way. Looking at flinger value, I would place it like where this Valk is, but let me see if I can without sniping the Valk, because you have to be quite careful. I'm gonna do that. And okay, so probably has some traps in here. Those Teslas actually help out because they're gonna stall the Warden a little bit. I'm gonna rage here because of that Arch Tower being in range. I'm prepared to freeze that multi-gear tower. Yep, this area. There is a partial CC pull, which is not nice. Headhunter is a partial CC pull. It's not nice, but let's see. I have to make sure I hit the earthquakes here, because obviously I wasted a... Well, I didn't waste the poison, but I used it up on a single headhunter. Scout for some red or black bombs. I think that Flinger is not going the right path. Yeah. Kind of wanted him to step down. But it's okay. Should be fine. Oh, I do have... Yeah, I keep forgetting. I do have furnaces in there, just testing them out in the Flinger. So, definitely not good value. Because they just got... Yeah, shredded by this this Valkyrie. But I should start. I'm not sure why I'm waiting so long. Let's pop the Queen ability right off the bat. And I mean, 1 minute left is not long. I'm gonna have this giant go in for that compartment. Pop the king. I'm gonna rage up this the Sui. The giant actually is going to take out the queen. This giant is going to take out... Oh, man, these event troops. Swear to God. I'm never going to get used to them. But yeah, this is crushed. I mean, early ability on the queen. If there's no splash damage in an area, the early ability on the queen actually helps quite a lot, I think. Well, it seems to, at least. Alright, so we have a double poison base. Let's see. Fireballing the multi makes... I mean, it makes sense, right? You get the CC. You don't get much more than that, though. So it's definitely a tricky one. Again, I don't really want to fireball the multi-gear tower because then I have to face one of the spitters. Oh yeah, the event troops. I have to snipe this out. Okay, so I'm not going to go from the top side because of the Valk. I am simply going to go in from here. Hopefully this giant dies fast enough. I should not have deployed that healer. So that's going to die probably. Yeah. Okay. How about now? Can I send them in now? Alright, 4 healers is... Oh, can this one come back? Okay, no, never mind. That's fine. Yeah, fireball onto the... Let's see. Snipe this. 1, 2. 2 should be enough after this Tesla goes down. Did not pay attention to whether there's any flinger value. There probably wasn't there? Maybe not. Not so much, I guess. But yeah, the warden goes left, which is actually quite nice because, as I said, you don't really want to be facing the fire spitter, especially so far when it's so far on the outside of the base. But here, 4 healers, I think should be okay for now at least. Gonna snipe this out, and let's prepare the 3. Up the queen ability right off the bat. Right off the get-go. Let's see. I want to try to wall break into... Okay, I also kind of want to funnel the warden in. That might cause a few issues down the line. Let's see. How's the giant? The giant is doing fairly well. He's actually doing a good amount of tanking. Let's see, let's pop the king here. Let's keep an eye out on the warden. The healers are getting hit as I was expecting, but we have so many Rocketloons. The queen is still alive, full HP. She hasn't taken any damage. Yet again, there was a lot of point damage, right? I'll just send the RC just for time reasons. There was a lot of point damage in that area, so yeah, whenever there's not much splash damage, once you have the tanking of the giant, then it's actually really good value, I think. Okay, double poison. Let's see. Okay, so luckily, actually, these camps are out of the way of my usual kind of charge locations. So yeah, getting to that multi-gear tower is pretty tricky. There's quite a lot of damage in that area. But the alternative is to go in from this side. Actually, I remember it worked last time, so we're just going to do the same thing. I'm going to have the warden path from one wizard tower to the next. And fireball the mono. Also keep an eye out for the siege barracks troops because I have triple furnace in there, and yeah, good to keep that in mind. Let's see, okay, there's a few traps it seems, so I'm just gonna try to scout that area. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. It seems like I'm running into a massive bait. Let's hope that I can pull the rest of these traps. Okay, good. So the healers are alive, which is the main thing. The queen is locked onto the jelly, so I don't have to react just yet. I will have to pull the warden out, I think, very soon. Okay, he's dead. Let's see if we can recover this. I'm gonna place the siege barracks and have the queen go up. Obviously, it's not going to be easy, but we're going to try. Question is, when do I pop her ability, right? I can pop her ability right now. Spawn this giant. Man, that Valkyrie is doing some good damage, huh? The defensive Valkyrie. I will pop the king on this. Yep, right here. Let's freeze that. I don't want the healers getting hit. Okay, so let's see the furnaces do work. Hopefully they get some good value here, because obviously it's needed. Let's have a can't have a spirit walk with so few invis spells. Have to help out the queen here with potentially raged up RC. Yeah, the queen dying was or the warden dying was a big issue. That wasn't even the event troops. Furnaces, I'm not sure. I mean, they're still spawning, but they're very slow. So I'm not sure if that's... I mean, super minions, maybe they would have gotten more value. I'm not sure. Invis this, but this is a time fair, for sure. Alright, I've also switched out the CC. I feel like the furnaces are just too slow to help whenever they're needed, so super minions actually come in quite nice. Yetis don't go over the wolves, so yeah, in my opinion, super minions are just the best option for your CC. But what is this base? Fireballing the Rage Tower? Okay. I'm not sure if this giant would take out the Valkyrie. I think with the splash it might. So I'm not gonna activate it. And I'm not gonna place any cleanup in that area. I'll also probably want the warden to go left, right? Or to go down towards 6 o'clock. Let's see. I'm gonna freeze here. So I want the warden to go down. I'm not gonna snipe that air defense because at the top. Okay, I have to freeze for sure here. And 1, 2 should be good. Or if that, yeah, that mortar goes down, it's just 1. So, oh, the CC. I didn't even notice that, but CC was in range of that rage tower. So that's even better. Now I can activate the giant. So, okay. Snipe this out. Okay, never mind. He has Tesla farm here. But yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's activate 2 giants here. Let's see. They'll be tanking for the queen for a while, for sure. And in the meantime, we are just gonna start the Sui. The hero dive. Valk for the skellies. Don't want the queen taking damage. And at this moment she's avoiding it quite well. 2 giants tanking for her, obviously because of the event, but let's see. I'm gonna invis that. The king is kind of actually on the outside, which is not great. Invis on the warden, and I'll invest the rage. Let's see. Top out the warden a little bit. We'll send the RC for this final compartment in the core. And yeah, we got this one done as well. Okay, so a double rage base. Interesting version. Haven't seen this before. Um, hmm. I mean, fireballing the spitter potentially could be nice. I mean, that's pretty tough. These camps are quite annoying. Hmm. I might go for this builder hut. Let's see. I'm just gonna start. I need to get rid of this giant real quick. And I'll deploy the warden here. Um, why is he taking damage? I'm not sure why. Oh, because the arch tower, I guess, right? I have to be careful here because I want the healers to transfer. But I wanted to fireball. Okay, I'll just fireball this then, because the jelly actually takes a while to run out. Oh, rip. Okay, I'm gonna try to snipe that multi-arch tower because once the rage runs out, okay, the jelly actually gets it. Once the rage would have run out, my warden would have been in a lot of trouble. Because also I can't pull him out of the base, right? It's because of the ice golems. Let's see if he steps out. Because I kind of... Yeah, okay, nice. So he's gonna go around, which is nice. And... yeah, we're just gonna start with the... Sui. Gonna drop another ice golem. Freeze the mono because it got locked onto the thing. Okay, wall break. Wall breaker makes it into the next section, which is really nice. Rage that up. Actually, I'm also using the unicorn in this attack. Just to keep the queen topped off a little bit at least. I think it's a nice addition. As you can see, she's not... I mean, she's taking a little bit of damage, obviously, but that splash damage isn't hurting her too much. Let's see. What can we do here? I'll do this. These event troops. I guess we can try get this event troop on our side. And that. Pops goes invisible. Freeze this. Still have a rage. And yeah, GG's. Okay, so double poison with camps at the top side. I like the fireball on this multi-gear tower. I mean, it looks quite nice because you get both fire spitters and you go behind the fire spitters as well. And obviously you're avoiding the camps. You could also fireball the CC and get the mono. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go in from here. In this attack, I do have the unicorn on the queen. I think it's actually a good addition. Because you want a little bit of self-healing. Or a little bit of healing on the queen. And you don't really need frosty tanking because you have obviously enough tanking as is. But let's see, I'm gonna have to invis shortly. Not sure if this fireball hits the builder hut. Could accidentally hit the builder hut. I guess not. Shouldn't. Okay, nice. Double X-bow, which... yeah. I'm gonna try to speed up the warden a little bit so he gets through these trash buildings a little bit faster. That way he doesn't have to take as much damage. But here, yeah, I have to rage here. Because, yeah, of the king. And, yeah, let's just start the... I have to... oh, no. God damn. 2 Rocketloons. I thought I was lost the warden. Let's pop the queen right off the bat. Right away. And let's see how much these I mean, obviously we have 2 giants at the moment, which, yeah, obviously helps out. But let's see how much value they can get. Do I rage here? I'll rage, yeah, I'll rage the hero dive. Alright. Now, I'm gonna avoid activate. Like, as you see, the queen is actually staying topped off very nicely. Because without the unicorn, actually, she just... I mean, even a little bit of damage over time is, you know, not great. It goes down quite significantly quicker, what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we get... I mean, this wasn't necessarily a great bait, but yeah, we get the triple quite easily with the Swag RC and a bunch of spells. Yeah, GG.